Jerome in the house, watch your mouth. Jerome in the house, watch your mouth. Jerome in the house, watch your mouth. It's your brother, Jerome Rome. It's been a while since you've seen the Romy Rome. I've been busy. I've been ducking and dabbing and like this. I've been liking to watch some of this MMA stuff. I'm a fan of mixed martial arts. And one lady I'm a fan of is Valentines. But recently, there have been some young punks out there, talking junk about Valentina. Talking like, oh, she's a hot train. And they're going to be the ones to derail her. You know what? Y'all don't got nothing on Valentina. Y'all don't got shit. Most definitely one person is Erin Cold-Blooded Blanchfield. You're not cold-blooded. I knew Rick James, and he was cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Bang, bang. She's a young up-and-coming fighter in UFC. She fights at 125, the same division as Valentina. And she's been fighting for a while. She's only 20-something years old. She's one of these young tenoronies that like to run her mouth. And you know what Jerome tells you? Sometimes you better watch your mouth. Especially when you're talking about the bullet, Valentine Shevchenko. Erin, you're still a young punk. Whipped by the ears, breath smell like Similac. And you know what? Sometimes you gotta be careful when you run your mouth. You might get busted. So, choose your words kindly, little girl. Valentina has been dominant for the past 4 or 5 years as she became the champion at 125. This woman, she has a skill set that none other people can surpass. She's a bad fighter, and she ain't bad looking either. I like this picture here, Jerome likes. And look at her, she knocks the pure sweat off of Holly Holm's face. You know what? Jerome is not much of a fighter. I'm more of a lover. But you know what? If I got to throw my hands, I throw my hands. But you know what, Erin Blanchfield? You know what? You haven't proven yourself yet. You haven't proven yourself. Yeah, you got to win over Brittany Cloudy back in Invicta. But then, you know what? You lost to Tracy Cortez. And then you come up to UFC, you beat Sarah Alpar, who should be fighting somebody more close to her level, And then you fought against, the Miranda feared the Maverick. No one feared her. Probably that girl, she got married too quick and got some of that pole. She lost her strength. And then she's talking about Valentina. When she should keep Valentina at your mouth. You know what happened to you? You lost. But I'm thinking about what Valentina's done. Let me think about, Let me think, Wait a minute. Yeah, I know what Valentina did. She smashed the hell out of the zombie girl. Made her a zombie. Then she kicked Jessica Evil Black Eye on her flat behind. Then she beat up Jennifer Maya. But you know what? People talk about, oh, Jennifer won that one round. But they didn't mean nothing. We get beat out the rest of the 4 rounds. And then she smashed, Jessica Andrade. People talk about Jessica Andrade's going to be smashing Valentina. But what happened to Jessica Andrade? Look at she laid out. She looks like Rick James after one of his benders. And then she beats up Lauren Lucky Murphy. She ain't that lucky. Now she's going back to her job at the lunch line. And now Valentina, she's a killer. This girl is just mean. I mean, she's just vicious, man. I've seen some mean girls in my time, but Valentina's one of them. And you know what? I've been a player for years. I've been a player since way back. And I've seen a player. And I've seen some killers. And you got one young punk, talking about some dude calling her the king. You don't call her if you know king. She's not even a queen. She's a princess, and that's Casey O'Neill. Yeah, I know you beat Valentina's big sister, Antonita, but that's the big sister. And so that big sister not the same as the little sister. But now she's calling Valentina a hype train, and she's going to derail her. Well, little girl, you're going to be run over by that hype train if you're not careful. And Jerome has seen it all, and been everywhere. And you know what? I said again, Jerome been a player since way back, And then you have Cynthia Calvillo. Now, me and Cynthia back there used to smoke a little of that Mary Jane, and, sometimes that Mary Jane can affect your mind. She thinks she had a chance against Valentina. And then you have Missy, the future Barber. She's more of the past. She coming in talking yin-yang too. And look what happened to her. She gets beat up by Grandma Montefiore. These young punks never learn anything. And then Cynthia gets her eye busted by Jessica Andrade. And she don't love anything. Cynthia, we got to stop taking that J. I think you must be rolling something in that J. And then, you should think about somebody besides Valentine. You should think about somebody like Missy Barber maybe gave some problems, Erin. And then it's that, parlez-vous français? Yo, what could say? That's Mario Ferriot from all different fronts. Then the sister, Talia Santos. The sister's kind of cute. I don't mind. Maybe Jerome might holler at her. And look at they dominate. They smashed the last couple of points. They destroy them like JoJo no longer Coulter would. And Jerome, I've been in some fights. I lost some teeth. And careful, Erin. I seen Erin, you're going to lose some teeth too. And especially I can't lose this gold teeth out here. But you know what, Erin? You're just a young punk. Yeah, like I said again, wet behind the ears, breath smell like Similac. You don't know nothing. You don't have the skill set to get against the queen herself, Valentina. This woman's been dominant. Oh yeah, people gonna talk about her fights against the former WWF champ. But you know what? Those fights were just close calls. And she never really took a lot of damage. And she put on some damage. And she's mean. And she's getting big time now working with my favorite girl, Halle Berry. Oh yeah, I love Halle Berry. I love her ever since uh that movie with Eddie Murphy. Yeah. And then, you know, I might tell you the truth. Valentina's a bad looking girl. Maybe Jerome will holler her sometime. She like the gold teeth. You know about gold teeth, Valentina? And then Pepper has a plan. That's her trainer. That man, he has a skill set. The man reminds me of a old school Lombardi. And then you know what, Erin? You don't have a chance against the queen. You're just a young punk. You know, you barely get off your mama titty, and now you want to take a chance at the shot at the champ. But you don't get that shot, Erin. You need to keep your mouth. You need to watch your mouth about Valentina. You be careful. Valentina might got something for you girls. She got something for you young girls. Valentina got a tight little butt on her too. She got something for you girls if you want to step up to her. But like I say, Valentina, it's been a while since you talked to your boy Jerome. Can't you just call the brother at a time? Holler at a brother. Get a player a like on IG. On MySpace. I still have my MySpace, Valentina. Just drop a like every now and then, girl. But like I said, Valentina's a mean girl. And she's a bad one too. So all you young punks, you can't step up your game. You keep Valentina out your mouth. And you listen from the real player, Jerome Rome. Watch your mouths.